A crippled man kicked a soda can. It bounced off the wall and landed perfectly in the trash can. A female CEO immediately realized he was no ordinary man. She invited him to coach her soccer team, but when the man saw her players, he was stunned. None of them had normal, athletic builds. The CEO quickly explained. Her uncle had seized control of the family business, and all the good, normal players had been taken away. Now she could only gather these players to compete. The team looked down on the man. Her brother even mocked him, telling him to be careful not to break his other leg. Everyone laughed. The woman told her brother to apologize. He refused and looked arrogant. In an instant, the man lifted his leg and got ready to shoot. He kicked the ball hard, and it curved through the air in an S-shaped path. The heat from the ball's friction ignited a match in the brother's mouth. Then the ball landed perfectly in the goal. Everyone was shocked. The brother broke out in a cold sweat. Only then did they realize how skilled the man was. As it turned out, he had once been a top striker in the soccer world, but he refused to throw games for a gang, so the gang leader broke his leg. After that, he became a street cleaner. After seeing the man's skills, the brother was completely impressed. He apologized for his rudeness. The other players no longer dared to disrespect him. The man said they were the worst team he had ever seen, but starting tomorrow, he would put them through brutal training. He would use special methods to bring out each person's strengths. The next day, he brought a huge industrial fan. Everyone stared in confusion. He handed each player a cup of instant noodles. When he turned on the fan, everyone was blown around violently, but he ordered them to eat the noodles without spilling a single drop of soup. The brother asked what this had to do with soccer. The man said it would train them to stay steady, even when fans booed and cursed them, so they could still shoot accurately. Even the CEO laughed at his unusual training method. Then he introduced a second drill. He placed clamps on the most painful spots on everyone's body. Everyone winced in pain. He said this would train their pain tolerance. Then the team did frog jumps through the agony. After the training, everyone collapsed from exhaustion. Just then, the woman's uncle walked in. The woman said he was not welcome, but he held out an agreement. He proposed a bet with the CEO. If her team reached the semi-finals, he would return all her shares. If they lost, she would leave the business forever. The woman agreed without hesitation. She believed in the man's ability. The day of the match arrived quickly. When the opposing team came out, the crowd cheered loudly, but when the woman's team appeared, the crowd mocked them for being unfit and abnormal. The referee blew the whistle, and the intense match began. The woman's team got the ball first. The brother faked out an opponent. A thin player headed the ball high. Another teammate, who could locate things by sound, did a bicycle kick and passed the ball to the brother. The brother faked another defender, then shot and scored. The crowd was stunned. Even the commentator called them a dark horse. The woman was overjoyed. Later, the thin player scored again with a header. Soon the score was 3 o'clock. The uncle watching the match angrily called their coach and told him to win by any means necessary. The team was excited and thought victory was near. But in the second half, the opponents began committing dirty fouls repeatedly. They quickly closed the score to 3-2. The man was furious. He shouted that the other team was cheating, but it didn't stop them. Soon the opponents took the lead. The team couldn't take it anymore. Players from both sides started fighting. In the chaos, the brother's leg was broken. The referee told the woman her team was short a player. If they couldn't replace him, they would lose by forfeit. The uncle smiled triumphantly. Just as the referee was about to announce the result, the man stepped forward.